All right, guys, we are live and welcome to Airgun Expo 2024, day 5. We've got a few cool videos for you guys today, starting off with the Gamo Whisper 177 with a gorgeous Hawke Frontier scope. But before we get to that, I want to talk about all of our sponsors and say a huge thank you to all of those guys that helped make this happen. You can see them right there. If you go to theairgunexpo.com, scroll down, you're going to get a bunch of logos. Click on the logos, you get to see their showcase page with some details about the products we've looked at this week. And also there's a form at the bottom where you can actually reach out directly to them. So right now we're live, so you may see us live right this second, but you may also be watching this months from now, in which case still go to the video description, click on the link, go to the page, because it's still going to be up and available for you guys to get more information on anything you see here. So a super huge thank you to those guys. One of the folks I really want to say a thank you to is Tuxing. We were filling tanks this morning. Without a compressor that you can fill your tanks with, man, we'd be dead in the water. So while I have big compressors in the shop, I have to have solar out here. So I have to run a generator, have to do all kinds of stuff to make that happen. Within 15 minutes, we had everything topped off that self-contained gas scuba compressor. So if you have a field or you're like really into the sport, you have some great options. Check out Tuxing. Again, click their logo, you jump right to it. We're going to get into this thing. This is a 177 Coyote Whisper. I've had one of these. This first came out, let's see, if I go back, I was living in Havasu, so 7, 8 years ago. Gosh, it's hard to think that it might have been that when these first came out. Anyway, yeah, essentially what we have here. This is a BSA Buccaneer that's been reconfigured with a Gamo name and a Gamo stock, but the rest of the gun is BSA. And if you know anything about air guns and BSA, you know we're talking top shelf stuff here. Cold hammer forged barrel, fast strike valve, really, really, really nice. Now, I was shooting with this earlier today and the wind just was starting to pick up, but we were shooting 100 yards with a 177. And hopefully I'm going to be able to do that for you on camera here. We're going to start off though, not at 100 yards. We're going to start off at 20 yards. I know, Rick, why 20 yards? Well, it's a 177. You're probably going to want to shoot this in your backyard. You're probably going to want to get like super precise groups because that's what this gun can deliver. So I'm going to show you what it does with 10-3 JSBs, and we've got the 10 grain JSB knockout slugs and the 13 grain knockout slugs. Now, I will tell you that it's dialed in for pellets and the slugs are shooting a little bit to the left. We're just going to shoot groups, so I'm not going to try and carve out the center. I'm just going to show you the groups you can get with the slugs. So if you want to run the knockout slugs in this, so you want to hunt, you want to do some of that kind of stuff, because it's definitely going to have the chops for that. But if you do want to hunt, you want to hunt with slugs, all you got to do is just move the scope over and you're good to go. The Frontier scope we're running, let's see what we got here for power. We are running the 4-20 Frontier first focal plane. Absolutely gorgeous. You talk about amazingly good clear glass. Tons of great aim points that if you're hunting or you're doing bench rest or you're doing all kinds of different types of shooting where you need a lot of really precise aim points down below the reticle to adjust for windage and all that other stuff, this reticle has it. You can actually check the reticle out. Again, go to Hawke's website, you can jump to it from our page, go to the showcase, and you can get right to their cool stuff. We're going to be tracking our shots here with the True Ballistics Crony. This is brought to us by FX Airguns, which is provided by Utah Airguns. So again, if you guys want to check this stuff out, all of the links to all of this stuff are going to be from our website, links to our website, and all of these folks in the video description. So definitely check that out. All right, here we go. Enough, right? Let's do some shooting. I just changed out to this rest because I wanted to be able to, yeah, that's going to do it. I think that's going to be it. I wanted to be able to just connect with the gun. I'm going to go 10 power here at 20 yards, and we'll go more magnification down as we go further out. Okay, JSB 10.3 grain. If you notice, I'm shooting heavier slugs across, or heavier pellets across the board here, not shooting the 8s or the lighter stuff. This does like the heavier grain pellets. And hopefully our crony picks all this up. 10 shots. Start with the top target. I may need to take that little streamer off. Kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of what we're dealing with for wind today. It is kind of all over. It's right in the way.
Hold on.
Okay, now the wind has changed position and is screwing up my streamer. There it is, right in my face. Here we go. Top target, ready? Get out of the way, streamer.
Ready.
Did not capture that. Let me see make sure I'm aimed as good as I can in the right direction. Okay.
Let's see how many holes in that streamer you have by the end of the
Let's see how many.
shoot.
Okay, it's shooting a little bit left with my pellets too. Let's see here.
Same hole.
It's not capturing on the crony, guys, so I may switch off to my hanging down underneath the barrel crony. But we're just going to try this here. Finish this group out. Hey, we got one.
21.
Okay, got that one. And it's blinking, so it's like it's not able to fully track it. So don't know what that means. But I've had issues with 177s being a little bit tougher to capture. 22s, been no problem, but 177s have been a little bit tough. So I have the other FX Pocket Crony, which hangs up underneath, and that works great.
It's right behind you.
All right, thanks, Sue. If I need to switch over to it, I will. But we got one. I just wanted to see what our energy was. It's 19.5 foot-pounds. So if you wanted a field target, you'd be right on it. Okay. I think you get the idea. Shoots pretty good. Now we're going to go to, these are, I'm going to do the 10s first, and then we're going to go to the 13s.
You're going to shoot the other two targets?
Yeah, I'm going to drop down to the bottom left target.
Okay.
And these slugs, now JSP came out with some new slugs lately that are even have a deeper, more aggressive hollow point. I definitely would like to try those. So I got to get with Joe and see what he can do to get me some. And I think what we're going to do, I was talking earlier today, I wanted to do a segment for JSB, and I think what I'm going to do is just arrange to do that up in the studio. I may even do it this weekend, and just we could do it out on YouTube, and we can just give a special thank you to JSB, because we've used a ton of stuff. They sent us a bunch of pellets. They helped support this financially, so I think we're going to do that for them. Did I get 10 in there? I was yakking? Well, maybe I did. Guess we'll find out. Bottom left.
Hold on.
Let me change
Okay.
projectiles. No need to save that that string of one. Let's see, slugs, 10.3, 10.03. All right, bottom left. So a little bit high left compared to the pellets. Okay. Other than the one, and I'm pretty sure that was me because I felt myself do it, there's 9 shots in a little teeny tiny hole. Didn't get any of those captured. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to shoot this last shot at 10, and then I'm going to switch off to the other crony because I'm more concerned about the pellets because we're going to try shooting 50 yards and 100 yards with a 177 with this sort of breeze in our face. And I want to see what we can do. I want to capture that data. I want to see where the shot curve runs us because this is an unregulated gun, but it's still super consistent given the type of valving it has. Bottom right target, and these are the 13 grain. Let's see if we capture any of these. I don't know if we will. Okay. Bottom right.
Kind of feel like we're at a basketball game, and the caution tape is the defense, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, they're behind there waving the thing so I can't make my free throw.
Yeah. And testing to see how good you are.
Yep. Out. Okay, I wasn't sure about that last one. Okay. All right, I think we get the idea. It's accurate. Granted, 20 yards, not a big stretch for this gun at all. We should see groups like that. The gun's not that expensive. I think it's a little under $600. It is, there's a lot of engineering going on in here that makes this really special. So I'm gonna go move that target, and then we're gonna go out to 50, and we're gonna try shooting those little spinners. I'm gonna top this off. In the meantime, we'll also switch out to the other crony and see how that does for us. But yeah, let me go do that, and she maybe can show you some pictures while I grab that target. I don't know if this camera here, Sue, will pick up the target well, but I don't know if that's a closer shot, but other than like,
Hold on. There you go, yeah.
but other than like me pulling that one a little bit or that one, I mean, that's my pinky nail.
Yep.
I mean, it's not like I'm a precision awesome shooter. I'm an average shooter. Let's see. Pellets at 50.
Okay, let me get on target. Are you on the blue or
I'm
on
going
the
to shoot the
turkey?
blue spinners, yes, hon.
Okay, give me just
And
a second.
I am pushing a little bit left, even with the pellets. So let's see how we do.
I'll let you know when I'm on.
Okay, I'm going to bump this up to 20. Oh, man, you talk about a beautiful picture.
Okay, you're on.
Oh, that's really
Did
pretty.
we use a different color paint?
Nope, that's the blue paint.
It looks a little paler than it did yesterday.
A little
Maybe
bit
it's
what?
the light.
Darker or
Lighter,
lighter? Oh.
yeah.
I've enjoyed the steel targets. I think Sue and I were going down painting them this morning, and first of all, I really like steel because for me it's convenient. I'm not having to swap paper targets. I just go run down and squirt some paint on it. It gives you a good representation of what kind of shot group you're getting because you see the contrast of your impacts and everything. I like it.
I like it too.
And I love the reaction side of it. I love to hear the ping. I love to see it swing. That's funny. All right, I need to get like a wind gauge. I think what we'll do is put a weather station right here at the range. I have one. My wife bought me one for a birthday like 3 or 4 years ago, and I've yet to install it. Huh?
How old are you now?
53.
So 3 years ago.
Okay.
Almost 4 because you're almost.
Almost, yeah, coming up on 54. So what I need to do is get it, I think I'm going to install it down here so we could have some more accurate, other than I think it's blowing about this much data. But you can see the streamers is coming right in our face, kind of this way, not perfectly in our face, but
They
sort
can
of.
see them coming out the corner of the image.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
mean it's a good clip for them to be stretched out like that. All right, let's take a shot at the big spinner. Are we ready?
Yes, the blue big spinner at 50.
921.
Okay, that was where we started. All right, so I got a holdover. So that was dead center, and I got a holdover just a wee bit. So let's try this.
928.
Okay,
Excuse me.
I'm going to shoot that one more time.
928.
Okay, I'm going to move to the next one, Sue.
Okay.
928.
Nice.
900.
So am I correct in saying that you have to hit those in exactly the right spot for them to spin?
900.
Like that one?
It certainly helps.
That one was my nemesis yesterday.
930.
Oh, nice.
All right. Let me just tell you. Engineering matters. Engineering matters. This is not a regulated gun. We've got 921, 928, 928, 928, 930, 932, 930. Unregulated. Okay? That's what engineering brings to the table. Good engineering makes good air guns, right? Now, I just shot. Now, we've been trying to hit that stupid little,
Oh
little
my
one
gosh.
all day. And it has been, that is my, if I hit it, I go buy a lottery ticket target. And this gun, now I really like this rest. I want my wife to try this rest because I think she'll really appreciate it. But this gun on this rest with this scope, even with this breeze right in her face, 177 is tacking like dead nuts at 50. That's what engineering does. That's what good engineering does.
Yesterday we spent a good half hour or longer trying to hit the second from the right.
Yeah.
And we did get it, but the last one, I hit it once.
And if you look, I mean, I think I might have clipped that last one, although I hit it square enough that it flipped around.
Let me have a look, see.
But look at the impacts on all the others. All the others are pretty much dead frickin' center.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. And I'm aiming about not quite a whole mil high, but about 3/4 mil on this scope. And again, first focal plane. I'm at 20 power. So we're going to march it out. I'm going to march it out to 100 yards in the wind with a 177.
Okay.
And we're just going to keep our crony going.
You said 100 yards?
100 yards. We're going to aim for the round bullfrog target disc. Now, I did cheat earlier and was kind of getting a feel for where it might want to hit. It's right around 4 mil holdover. So I'm going to take a shot and kind of see. Now, we're not going to get like that at 100 with this, but if I can keep them all on the disc, to me, that's a success. Again, going back to steel targets, for me, it's fun. Going back to air guns, for me, this is fun. Now, I get that some people want to get like, if it's not sub-MOA at 100, it's crap. Well, okay, you can have that if you want it. I like just shooting stuff, seeing it move. And this is a great example of I get like smile on my face when I'm shooting a 177 in the wind and can be successful at 100 yards spinning targets around. That makes me happy. Sue, have you seen me this happy in a while?
No, this
I mean,
is the happiest I've seen you in
This
a
is
while.
pretty awesome, guys. And this is, for me, what air guns bring to the table. All right, let me know when you're ready, babe.
Okay.
The wind is really picking up. Okay.
I'm ready.
You're ready. I don't think I cocked it. I didn't. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to put the 4 like right in the middle, and let's see where we have. I might have to adjust. Let's just see.
935.
It's right on it.
Low, right.
It's right on it.
930.
A little low.
932.
Gotta load up pellets again. I sort of want to try slugs that far away. I think I will. I don't know. Oh, that's a really bent skirt. We're not going to shoot that one. Rejected. Little tiny little 177s that can fly out to 100. That's awesome. Energy, guys, is 25 foot-pounds at this point. Hold on, I apologize. Did I change the projectile? No, I didn't. Ah, that would have been nice. Let me change the projectile. Bummer. Okay, I forgot to go back to pellets. I thought that was high. Okay. Velocity was right. Energy was wrong. Okay. A little wind in our face here. Ready?
Ready.
935. 932.
Let's push to the right.
935. 932.
You've got them in a neat little row.
939.
I'm moving it to the left a little bit.
Yep.
939.
It's about half a mil push to the right.
939.
Clip the edge. It's really pushing hard. I'm going to go a little bit more.
This is a 177 at 100 yards
Yeah.
in the wind. And it's hitting every time.
942.
Well, yeah, I mean, not every time.
Not every time,
but
there were
it's
2 misses, but still.
937.
I can get it now every time. I'm going to switch because I want to see what this does with slugs, and we're getting numbers. So we started off at 921, we're at 937. We hit 942. So we're still sort of climbing a little bit, but this is like, I say climb, but it's a very gradual climb. At some point we'll sort of plateau and then start to fall off, but you're seeing pretty consistent 21 foot per second spread, unregulated, okay? So that is awesome. We're gonna do a new string. I'm gonna switch to, I think I'm gonna try, I wanna try the 10-03 grain slugs. I do not know. We're gonna try them. And I'm curious how they're gonna travel. And I'm gonna probably shoot the ram, Sue, just to give myself a bigger target. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Let's see, we're gonna use that. Okay, 10.03 grain slugs. I don't think I'll need the same holdover because we don't have we have a different drag. I'm gonna try 3. Aim dead center of the ram. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
942.
Stop.
Bang on. I'm gonna move back over to the discs. I'm gonna go to the big disc first, and I'm at 3 holdover.
Oh, you're moving back to the big disc?
Yeah.
All right.
$937.
I'm going to move to the disc to the left of that.
$944. $939. $939. $944. $946. $946. $946. $942.
Out.
That's like covering the target.
That is 1.5 inches, other than after that first hit, I adjusted my hold. So all of the rest of them landed, I don't know, guys. Slugs, I think they're more consistent at range with this gun. That's impressive. And that's a 9 foot per second spread. Unregulated. I'm going to keep going back to that unregulated. Engineering matters, right? Engineering matters. I don't know what the price point is on this, and it may be an exclusive over at Gamo's website. You can find that. Just go to their logo on our page. But I wanted to show you guys this gun because 177 sometimes gets a little poo-pooed on, but if it's done right, man, it's fun to shoot. That is. That's as good as probably any of my other guns I have. And it may be that it's just the gun suits me. Maybe it's because it just fits me well and I'm comfortable with it. It's not like I shoot this all the time. And I guarantee you the optic helps. I think when we do our favorite air guns today, I may keep this one out and about because I would like for other people to actually look through this optic. This is, again, Frontier. This is the, was it 5-20, I think it is? 4-20, excuse me. 4-20 first focal plane, super nice. I mean, I am getting right up on that, and I have all of these aim points to use, all these aim points at my disposal, and you can see the results. That's impressive. I want to try the 13s now. Let's see what I have for air. What time is it? We still got a little time. This is way too much fun. This is like super fun. We're at 2,000 PSI right now, and it seems like we're still in the sweet spot. So I know I got another 10 shots left. Let's just go with it. I'm gonna switch, I'm gonna save this string. And then I'm gonna switch over to the 10 threes, 13, excuse me, 13 4-3 slugs. Okay. Joe, I hope you watch this, man. You are gonna love it.
Are you going to be shooting at 100 still?
I'll shoot at 100. I'm gonna start with the Ram.
Okay.
And see where, because these are heavier. These are 13 versus 10. And I don't know how they're gonna go, but everything I shot at 20 yards shot really consistently. So, yeah. I think, Sue, when you go look at that little disc and you see how tight that group was, it's impressive.
Yeah.
It's super impressive. Okay. This would be like, if you were into field target and wanted like an entry level, well, it's not entry level performing, but entry level price. This is 20 foot-pounds. Let's see what I was getting on that last. Oh gosh, it's coming up with like that much 26 foot-pounds. Is that right? It might be. All right, well, we're gonna start like with a whole new thing. That could be what we're getting. I'll have to do the math somewhere else because I don't want to give you wrong information. Let's see. I've got the profile changed. So we're going to do that. I've saved this group. We're going to clear it and start over. So we're shooting the 13s, view shots. Let's see what we get here. I'm gonna go for the ram. Oh, that's the piggy. I'm gonna go for the ram. I'm gonna aim with 4 holdover and see where we hit. We'll shoot, aim for the right shoulder.
812.
Okay, that's a 4.5. Is that right? Yeah. That's 19.7 foot-pounds. That's what I would expect this. I think the other numbers were just stuck. I'm going to shoot the big disc once. I'm moving back over
Okay,
to
hold on.
the bullfrog discs.
Oh, they're so covered now you can hardly see.
Ready?
Yeah.
814.
Okay. I adjusted left to right, didn't need to. 4.5. One again.
807.
All right, I'm going to the smaller disc. I don't think these are as consistent at range. It needs a little more velocity, muzzle velocity.
814. 821. 812. 817.
Clipped it.
812. 814. 817.
I think that was that last one. I think this is a dry shot. Out. Slugs, pellets, I don't think it cares. That's awesome. And our energy is 19.7. We hit 20.1, and I think that's what we would have got. For some reason, our numbers were just off. But 20 foot-pounds is about what this gun gets. Good velocity. That's 800 and some change with those slugs with a 14 foot per second spread. Again, unregulated tack driving monster in 177. And we've got a pretty good breeze, guys. I wish I could give you an exact number, but we got a pretty good breeze. You can see the streamers are just stretched out. So here it's lessened, but you get out there and it's whooping. So I'm impressed. I think that just testifies at how good this gun is. By the way, that little crony there is still FX crony. You can still get that little guy from Utah Airguns. It's super affordable, and the software works with both. So if you have a bunch of numbers, and let's say you use that for your heavy duty testing, and you want to just throw that in your box and take it to the range and be able to check stuff on the fly, easy, quick, without all the gear, just throw it on the end of your gun. You got that in the software all in one thing. So it's all combined, all together. It's very, very, very cool. So I'm glad that I have both because this does really well with the 177s. Guys, that's going to be it for now. That was a ton of fun. I want to keep shooting, but we have to get ready for our next video. And our next video is going to have my daughter is going to try and shoot better than Dad. It is her favorite gun, so she might have a chance. We'll see. You guys want to check that out. Come back at 10:30. We're going to be shooting the Evan X Viper 25 cal and a micro carbine with a Hawke red dot sight. I've got to sight it in. I think I will sight it here in a bit, and then I'll let her shoot first without telling her what I've done. No, I'm teasing. I will get it dialed in, and we'll have a fun competition. So stay tuned for that. 10:30 it is. For now, that's going to be it. Remember, check out our sponsors, guys, please. TheAirgunExpo.com. If you reach out to anybody because you saw something on one of these videos, please let them know you saw them here at the Airgun Expo. That's going to help us out a ton. Thank you to all of our sponsors at AirgunWeb. Thank you to all of our sponsors at GTA. Huge thank you to Gamo, to Hawke, to Utah Airguns, to JSB Predator International, Predator Pellets. Joe, is it Predator Pellets? Is it Predator International? I don't know. I'm guessing. I'll just say all of them. You get a nickel for like every time, right? I just forget how that works. Anyway, definitely want to say thank you to all those guys. Again, you see something you like, click the logo on our webpage, take you to the showcase. You can check them out. That's going to be it for now. My name's Rick here with AirgunWeb for the Airgun Expo. Thanks for watching.